It's definitely timeless.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny too. 'Cause that's that one song where everybody would know like the first three words. You know what I mean? Like the first kind of few sentences.
Yeah.
And then it's like they'll just hum the rest, but they know it though.
Mm-hmm.
Universal. Um, yeah, man. Okay, so now we're in Texas. We're 17, and then we start hanging out with some folks that are in the hip hop game that start influencing. Now, Texas, Oklahoma. I mean, that's not a huge jump, but it's still a jump nevertheless.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, it's like that decision. I'd like to assume was one of the, you know, was a really good one. Hence why we're sitting here talking now. And you know, the viewers, you know, they all don't know about all the accolades and all the good stuff that you've been doing here ever since you've been here, but I'm sure a lot of them do know, and the ones who don't know, they will find out.
No doubt.
But what was the decision? What got you here to Oklahoma?
Man, what's crazy, man, is that's a odyssey. Like, I feel like Odysseus when you talk about that, because how we got there, man. If you would have asked me at the age of 17, you know, Conway, where were you get married? Where will you lay down roots? Where will you buy your first home? You know, no way I would have said Oklahoma. There was literally nothing here that I wanted, you know, and but when I left home, you know, also with my mom there, I really left that whole religion thing behind, you know, as far as, you know, God and living my life according to these rules and principles that people said that I had to do, you know, just because they said. And so went to Dallas, wild out. That's probably a segment for a whole nother time and a whole nother situation.
It's a whole nother
But
episode.
you know,
whole nother show.
You know, I'm like Oliver Queen, 5 years on a hellish island. You know, it's so much there. But you know, when I get down there, I'm living life, man.
Sure.
I'm becoming a man.
Sure.
You know, and everybody needs to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and so, but my life, you know, it had highs and it had lows down there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, did my first drugs. You know what I'm saying? You know, low key became an alcoholic. You know, just wild out there, man. And I remember Vernon. You know, he had moved here. Then he was working with an area nonprofit. And
Okay.
he called me one day. I was in the club. I was drunk. You know, I was in another planet. I was feeling good, feeling great. And he called me and he was like, "Yo, what's up? What's up?" He's like, "How you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm high, Vern. How are you doing?" I remember like it was yesterday. And he was like, "Man, I got some stuff popping out here, man. You should come check us out. You know, in the nonprofit situation. Get your life together. Come on through." And I was like, okay, you think I still got it like that? Because like that's not where I was at. My brain was not on how to make the universe a better place. It was, you know who am I gonna sleep with tonight? You know what I'm saying? Who am I run through? Who am I run up on? You know, where's the studio at? That was literally one track mind. And I got things together, and I came out here. But when I came to Oklahoma City, I had $20 to my name that I had to beg my father for. You know, and I really needed a change of scenery, and so got here, and that's how it happened. It just fate happened. That phone call. If that phone call doesn't happen, you never hear about James Conway. So,
you know, it's what you when you say that in regards to that phone call is really speaking highly to, you know, the power of networking.
Yeah.
The power of engaging with like-minded, right? Because what I'm getting out of that response is the fact that if someone else didn't keep you in mind in something that they were doing, and then you didn't take a chance on them and yourself, you know, it's like things would be different.
100.
You know, so that's really cool. That's really cool that someone else had such an integral part of changing your course in life, man. Because you know how a lot of times too, it's like most of us, especially as men, we try to take more pride in doing things more independently. I did it my own. But so for you to not only mention that, but then also, humbly kind of say that without that phone call, without him putting himself out there, and then telling you to put yourself out there, things wouldn't be the way they are. It's what for me. It's just it's definitely showing more of the type of mentality that's kind of got you to this place, which is what for me, like I said, is what I'm sensing from that response. Is networking is important.
Very.
And then relationships, maintaining, nurturing, and keeping those relationships is important. Mm-hmm. And that's cool, man. And I mean, if you don't mind, let the folks know about Group Fly, since we are kind of talking about them and what they do. Let them know who they are, what they do.
Yeah, Group Fly Clothing is Vernon Dees, man. He's the founder and the CEO of that. What I think is Oklahoma's #1 urban outfitter.
Facts.
I mean, you can't go to a hip hop show in the city. Even down in Tulsa. I was there this past weekend, and man, the brand is synonymous with hip hop culture. And so, yeah, you can check them out at grpfly.com. That's groupfly.com. And really check out their story. Follow them on all levels of social media. And the clothes are really dope. So,
absolutely. Okay, so with that being said, back to Jimmy Kahn. So, is it music your passion? Is it rap your passion? Is it writing your passion when it comes to this music thing? What is it for you that keeps you up at night, that makes you want to keep going back in there?
Man, I'm passionate about people. Rap is so small. Music is so small. People, the vision, the dream, transcending things, is big. I think when it's such a big thing that you have to kind of narrow it down so you can branch out, so you bring it back to hip-hop culture. And, when you combine all the elements and you go to a real hip-hop jam, what you see is everybody all in together, and there's a spot, there's a place for everybody. I believe in a culture where no matter how awkward you are, no matter, what you got going on, you have something to bring to the picture. Something to bring to the table, no matter what color you are, whether you're skinny, whether you're fat, whether you got a little bit of rhythm or a lot of rhythm. We can do something. We're going to find something for you to do, whether you're going to be a b-boy, you know what I'm saying? You got good rhythm, you got good hands, you got good agility, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're going to get over here and get on this wall and spray paint because you're artistic, maybe you're good with words, you're articulate. We're going to find something for you to do. You're going to be a lyricist, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you're just all around. Maybe you're technological, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get you on the ones and twos on the deck, you know what I'm saying? And maybe you're just a mentor, you know what I'm saying? So now you're about to kill them with the knowledge. Like when you look at hip-hop culture and how it can branch out, that's why all genres there's so much hip-hop spreading over, and it's a positive thing, and I think it's beautiful. So when you ask me what I'm passionate about, I say I'm passionate about people because you know about Hubbly Bubbly, you know what we do over there, man. And I think what makes that place special is that it's like a family reunion, and I've always my whole life longed for that kind of situation. My wife jokes and laughs a lot because Gorilla Breed, my squad, that's like my second family. Those are like my brothers and my sisters. And, a lot of people push for me to be more business, but that's my family. And I love them as such, and so I feel like if the culture in this city, and beyond would dumb it down to the elements. You have to begin and end with the elements, I feel. And I try to, anytime I get away from the vision and I feel depressed and I feel downtrodden, stressed out, I go back to the vision and I go back to the elements. There's a lot of, whenever exclusion is prevalent in any culture, it's not good, so I'm passionate about people.